Coming up next, we have LEGO Star Wars shown on the LegoCon, the Justifier and the ATT. The Justifier goes for 170, August 1st release. We have 1022 pieces, Cad Bane's ship, and there's a lot good going on here, I would say. First impression, interesting, because the ship is interesting. It's unusual. It's something special, like a lot of Star Wars kind of freighters or bounty hunter ships are. This one also stands out. Now, minifigure epicness, Hunter, Cad Bane, Todo 360 droid, completely new mini mold for a droid, Omega in handcuffs, and Fennec Shand are also included. Just like the Inquisitor Scythe transport ship, this is gonna be a great minifigure set by all means. I really like the design of the cockpit. I can't really tell if those are stickers or prints, but they look great. That vertical window is really awesome. You can see the set tends to use larger stickers for gribbling here, but I also like the angles here, like those bricks matching the other cheese elements, things like that, how they are converging onto that triangular shape. Really like it. There is some technique involved for the landing gear, but that's of course hard to really miss or hard to skip if in such a set. There is also a huge engine that kind of flips to the vertical position in the back. And overall, just the color scheme is interesting because it's mostly black and gray. So that's something we don't really see very often in Star Wars sets. Either it's a lot of gray and minimum black, or black and non-gray. This is like a black and gray design. So that is gonna stand out just a little bit in all the grayness of Star Wars. I am digging the box art, gotta tell you that the Bespin flight is really awesome. Also some of the light kind of hitting the set from the side gives you this kind of like afternoon feel. Also you can spot the vertical design for that engine. 360 look, you can see how long it gets once the engine is settled on the ground with the third landing gear element. I have no idea what that is, so let me know in the comments section. I also have no idea what these are. You guys are more versed into that lore of Cad Bane and the Bad Batch and all that, so let me know what these mean, because I have no idea. And I'm just looking at these pictures, in a more critic way. I'm trying to solve the problem if that set is worth the price, because it's not the cheapest. It's 170 at just over 1,000 pieces. There's great minifigures involved, but that Disney tax is super heavy on this set. So even though I like it, I'm not trying to put it against my thought that, like I thought that the Inquisitor Transport is a good value set. This thing I don't have the right answer for yet. I feel like I know it's expensive for what you get, but is that price tag justified? Justifier, get it? Justified in that set. So far I don't have the straight answer, which is kind of a bad thing to say about this set. I'm trying to see what made it so expensive. Probably just the fact that the things are just going up across the board. The minifigures are winning in this set. Is that thing making this expensive? Maybe it is. The selection is great. Let's see, Cad Bane, great update here. Those tubes look a little too thick, if you will, I think, for my liking, but how you gonna do it better than that, I have no idea, so I'm not gonna critique that too much. That little guy, very interesting. Great prints for the rest of the minifigures. Fennec Shand, as always, a fantastic helmet. So yeah, maybe because the minifigs are so unique and so diversified, maybe that's where the price is going. But plus also, if you ask me, we are getting tons of large plates. And as we know, in most cases, a large plated Star Wars set will have an extra upmark, an extra little price tag to it than your typical. That's why, things like the Star Destroyers and stuff like that are usually priced higher than anything because of the usage of larger pieces across the board. Is the Justifier justified to be on your purchase list coming very soon? The ATT Ewoker is a $140 set at 1,082 pieces, so more pieces than the Justifier and a better price tag. Why so? Because clones and droids and not much of a uniqueness in the minifigure department? Probably that's the answer. Also, a smaller size of pieces used throughout the set. It's basically a refresh, but a very good refresh of the ATTE. Great print for that clone and, Commander Cody P2. Let's go. Something that fans were waiting for the longest time for, and I'm happy for everybody that finally got their Cody. Very good stuff here. It's basically a modernized set a little bit. Not much of a modernization going on here, but for 2022, it keeps the standard. A glorified battle pack? No, not really, because the main set is amazing. Yeah, 5 clones, 3 droids, good minifigure selection, also the spider droid is included as a buildable figure. Nice! I like the design of the main turret with the new stud shooters or stud launchers to the side build. I was enjoying the usage of these recently. I think it's a great design choice from LEGO. You know, if you ask me what a ATTE should look like in 2022, that's exactly would be the answer. The interior has some gaps as you would expect from the ATTE. That said, because of the angling of its hull, of its armor, will have some sort of gaps present. Of course, that's something that you cannot really omit or be able to just fully cover. But you know, for what it is, it holds space for every single minifigure that is included in this. So definitely will be working just fine. Again, like that design for the turret, especially that top-down shot looks great here. Good color combo, of course, there's some accents here. The usage of stickers for majority of the Gribbling, so that's something maybe that I might critique here. I noticed that in the latest Star Wars says that there's less detailed brick build Gribbling, maybe because they just kind of want to keep that price kind of level at certain, even though they're expensive. Maybe they're gonna get more expensive if you add more Gribbling, so stickers are used to a lot of extent to create a little bit of damage to the set and Gribbling as well. So I'm not sure yet if I'm a fan of that, but we'll see once the set comes out. You can lift it, there is a handle, so it's easy to lift and carry around. They did show it on the LegoCon how easy it is to pick up. Again, the ultimate set for me would be the comeback of that dropship, Republic dropship, dropping the ATTEs. That's something that still remains a unicorn in terms of LEGO Star Wars, but maybe I can see already people doing mocks of this set or modifying the old set to carry on the new ATTE. That would be amazing. Really good design for getting the driver to the cockpit. I like how this works, so there is no really opening. I guess it keeps the set more tighter and better looking in the front department, which is gonna be the most part you will be looking at. And some of the functions visible here as well. Opening on the back is for, you know, a little bit of a cargo area. Those turrets go down. Yeah, things are working great here. Yeah, so I have not many complaints for how the set operates. It is sizable, you know, you can see the kids for scale, how it looks like. This shot doesn't really tell you as much because there's nothing to scale here, but it's gonna be a good display piece. There's some technique showing, you know, especially on from the inside of the legs. That's something you cannot really avoid. But overall, if I would place it in that fashion on the shelf, if I was never to play with it, it can stand with other walkers very well and just look great. So that has been achieved. Alrighty then, the new Star Wars sets. Let's wait for that UCS Razor Crest. They did have the t-shirts with the Razor Crest silhouette on them during the con, so I was like, oh, that was the first thing I noticed, and I was kind of like distracted from like whatever is on the table, I don't care, they confirmed the UCS Razor Crest. So for me, the Razor Crest is like the thing to wait for, but the ATTE is amazing. The Justifier, even I'm just not emotionally connected to this set just yet. I like the ATTE a little bit more in my personal ranking, and also the ATTE is a little bit more affordable, that's for sure, for basically the same size of a set. So the price difference is definitely noticeable here, but again, the Justifier has fantastic minifigures, so there is that. All right, comment section's open below. Also, those videos are open for you to click. Check it out if you want to see more LEGO content from me. It was Mike, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, bye.